Welcome to my truck. So I just got home from a long story. So we just spent the night at my mother-in-law's house last night because we had to be out of our house for 24 hours. So I'm exhausted because we also went over to Lisa and Charlie's house for a barbecue, which was a great time. I got to ride in a DeLorean, and we just had a great barbecue with a bunch of friends and homesteading friends and stuff, and met new people. So we got back to my mother-in-law's house a little bit later, and then I had to sleep on the floor because everybody else had taken the bunk beds. So it's a sacrifice I was willing to take. It's fine. But the reason we had to stay at our house for 24 hours was the fact that we possibly have mold. So I'm back here now with the mold test machine, and I've got to do our testing. So we've actually had to deal with this once before. A couple years ago, we had mold in our basement, and then we had to spend a crap ton of money to get it remediated, and we encapsulated our basement, and so now we have a dehumidifier down there and things like that. Thought we were cool with it. Well, then kind of noticed that in our bathroom, the master bathroom, see, with all this rain we've been getting the past couple of days or weeks, started getting some wet spots on our ceiling. So I'm gonna go up there and check on that, while the first thing we have to do for the tests, to send off the tests, is I have to do an outside sample. So I have to get a strip with this little machine thing, run the outside sample, so that for some reason, I don't know. And now the reason we've kind of thought about it being this was because the reason we think it's mold is because the first time we dealt with it, it was like almost every month the kids were sick. It was just too much sickness. And then so we had the house test and figure that out. Well, the kids over the past couple months, not really months, but like it just seems like there's always something going on. There's always a sickness. It's just like one thing after another. It's very overwhelming, it's draining. It's you know what they say, when it rains it pours, right? But the beauty in rain is that it sparks new growth. So we're moving forward, we're growing, and we're gonna get this figured out. So that's the reason we're thinking this. There's just a lot of congestion going on with the kids, and we had Wade muscle tested, and she said that it was definitely mold in him. So we're also working on different ways to detox ourselves. Apparently, it's a good thing I'm growing okra, because okra, if you take okra and you cut off the part of it and put it in and let it soak in water, all that the slime and stuff from the okra is a good binder. So if you take a teaspoon of it twice a day, it helps bind to toxins and things and release it from your body. So now we're starting to do that. And any way you can cook okra, put it in jambalaya, put it in a soup, even pickled okra. All good. Just can't fry it. So, but that's fine. But it's a good thing I'm growing okra and we have enough of it where I can do this. So we're doing the best we can. So I'm gonna get this little machine going, testing some outside area. It takes like 5 minutes, I believe. And then I'm going to head up in the attic. That'll be the next place to test. So when I head up in there to put the machine in there, I'm going to take a little gander around. And see, we live in an older house. We did remodel it when we moved in. So it's just, like I said, it's overwhelming. It's very stressful. It's always stressful when your kids are sick anyways, right? But this is not something I'm prepared to spend a crap ton of money on. So might take a little bit longer for other projects, but this is most important. Safety and health of my children is more important. So we'll see what happens. Let's get these tests going. I thought that this was supposed to close, but I guess that doesn't make any sense, right? It's got to suck in. So top's off. I got it marked. It's inserted. Sure, there's instructions. Best surface and more. Ah, look, here's some instructions. That is not the instructions I need. A bag. Oh, there we go. No, that's just the bag. Dang it. Alright, I'll just go press play. Now, it goes for about 5 minutes, I believe. While that's going on, we've got a cool little package from my friends over at Whispering Willow Farm. Oh, what could it be? You know I had to get my coffee, right? It's just so good. This is, I got a thank you card. They threw some t-shirts in here for me. Well, before I read the card to you, we'll show you. So they sent me some tank tops. Love it. That's badass. I like it. With the willow tree on there. It's cool. So we actually have a cool little what's the word I'm looking for? Well, first off, I'll read the thank you card. It says, "We better see those guns. Proud of you, friend, Jill and Nate." So hey, I thank y'all. Appreciate it. And it's pretty cool. I like that shirt with the peace sign and the willow tree on it, because we actually connected in like this kind of a neat way, in the fact that we both had the same kind of reasoning for naming our farms. Unfortunately, before Wade was born, we had a miscarriage. Chastity, you know, and we were going to name, Zoe was adamant that it was a girl, so we were going to name her Willow. I was like, when we come up with a name for our place, I was like Willowbrook Homestead, because Willowbrook Bickley would have been a beautiful name for her, and so that's how we got Willowbrook. And come to find out, they went through a similar instance, and that's also how they came up with Whispering Willow Farms. And they too were actually going to name one of their girls Willowbrook. So it's really neat, and I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the shirts and stuff and everything. So if you haven't gotten Morning Glory coffee, I don't know what you're waiting on, because it's the best. I mean, so good. Okay, so the outside one finished. 5 minutes. Then it says to reseal it, but it didn't come with like a reseal, so I guess I was supposed to put these little things back on, so I did. And I marked it with outside, so that's our outside sample. I guess we'll move up to the attic now. And with the samples, it comes with a little bag for you to put the samples in, send it all back. I hope that's how you do it. Let's read this. We gotta read instructions. To open, lift tab and pull quickly. Okay. And then it's got, okay. We gotta do it quick. I think I did that wrong. That was to open the package after it's already after it's already been closed. Yeah, it has a hole right here. Luckily, we have another box that has probably the same bag in it. Stupid. Oh, let's keep going. Is there anybody up here? Hope not. Gotta run an extension cord up there. Work smarter, not harder. Let's go ahead and take the sample up there with us. It's kind of weird. It's got all these boxes for outside, kitchen, basement, bathroom, bedroom, room. I guess I'm just gonna mark attic as room. Room? One. I was right, attic on there. That way I'll know when they send it. Focus! When they send it back, I'll know. Yeah, close it back up because, I mean, I don't want to be sucking outside air in there, right? I don't know. I forgot to take my flashlight up there with me, so after it's done, I'll go back up there and do a little searchy search. I did notice that there's actually, these are called joists that go across the roof. One of the B ones, it's got this, it's not unconnected. It needs to be fixed. That's all I can tell you. It's getting a little warm out here, so I had to put on my new tank top, which I think. Bah, bah, it's all for them. They better watch this. Alright, so I just went in the attic, and I didn't see any mold. But I did see where I do have to get some of my roof replaced. It's hot up there. And I gotta get weird to kind of get to where I saw it. It's right over our master bathroom, wherever I saw the water. But there's still just there's no mold. It's just an old wood. It's dry. I poked it and stuff. So I will have to get somebody out to look at that to repair it. That should be fine. I need a whole new roof anyway, so maybe, we just had hail not too long ago, so maybe insurance will cover it. We'll see. My parents are getting their roof redone by insurance for the same hail, so maybe we can get it redone. But now I just went inside. I'm actually really impressed with this old house because we also, when we left for 24 hours, we left around 10 o'clock yesterday, and it's now, a little after 10, or it's after 10 now, and we had to cut everything off. The cats went in the basement, the dogs came with us, the bird went up to my parents' house. Nothing is going on inside. There's no fans, no air movement whatsoever. We had to turn the AC off and everything. It's July. Yes, it's overcast, which is nice. The inside of that house is only 76 degrees. And what's even worse is the fact that Chastity's mom keeps her house at 76 degrees while we sleep. But it's just crazy. It's the insulation. When we remodeled the house and stuff, apparently we did something right. But I do need new attic insulation because that's old stuff. It's all blown in and needs to be removed, and I want to put roll in or spray foam. I'm not sure. And then that piece of the roof. But that's all I've seen so far. It doesn't smell stinky in the house. It actually smells nice because there's no animals in there right now. But the machine's doing what it's doing right now in the kitchen utility room area. So we're just taking steps inside. I don't know. I don't know what to think. So we just finished up our last little bit. We have all of our samples in this bag. We're not gonna close it up yet because now, according to this thing, I'll set it down here. So now we have to go register all the samples. I guess we'll get the information on the website, and then we mail the samples in. So yeah, I'll link this stuff. We got it on Amazon. My sister-in-law and brother had the mold machine already, and it looks like when you buy the machine, it comes with 3 test kits, but they're using them with 3 rooms. so you can order more of those little cups and little strips that you send in. So I'll link this in the description. This isn't like a sponsored video or nothing. We're having a problem, and I'm sure other people could probably have similar problems, and I just want to share, you know, our experience with mold and how much it sucks. So it doesn't hurt to test. I mean, I think we paid $80 for 7 rooms, 7 tests things. I'm not sure how much the actual machine is, but hey, it's not worth. I mean, it sucks having to be away from your house for 24 hours. But listen, if say you're like going on a beach trip or a weekend trip, do it. And when you get back, like, it didn't hurt to find out, see what's going on. But appreciate you hanging out with me today, and wish us luck on figuring this stuff out. And I'll keep you updated on when we get the results back and whatnot. But appreciate y'all, and we'll catch you in the next one.